When we were playing it last year, in the season, it was kind of easy for us to get going because we wouldn't think too hard about the plays. We would kind of just go. You know, we know the direction of the play. We know how to do it, so we kind of just react. And so it kind of eliminates the factor of thinking too much and overthinking the play. So we just react to the defense and we just go. So it's a lot of running. Sure, we're big guys, and every big guy likes to take it slow. But it's actually helpful for us.
Are you really feeling a noticeable difference? I mean, are you more tired after these practices now than you were these practices last year at this time, or?
Yeah, I think we've gotten a little bit more used to it now.
Yeah.
I think when we started out, I was definitely a lot more tired. But as we progress these past 2 weeks, I think it's gotten a lot easier to handle. Not easier, but it's a lot more bearable. We can keep up.
As a center, you're making a lot of snaps and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
How is that? Is that an adjustment at all when you have to kind of do all that stuff really quickly? Or?
It's kind of just when we were huddling. Last year during practice, I was always playing center anyways. But when we were huddling, you could kind of catch your breath. You could kind of just think. But now it's the snaps. I've had a couple bad snaps these past 2 weeks, but now it's just kind of second nature. Just go, and it's not as much of a factor anymore. So I'm doing a lot better at it. So yeah.
Do you like playing center? Or?
Yeah, I kind of like playing center. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I like playing interior because I like being able to get the big guys. So
it sounds like that job's kind of wide open, but right now you're doing a lot of it, obviously.
Yeah. Right now everyone's trying to fight for positions. I'm just trying to show the coaches that I can play up to the caliber that they need to be. So
it seems like guard is one of those positions that's always really anonymous, but center can be a position everybody notices, especially when you're snapping the ball all the time.
Center especially. It seems like especially with the last few guys that have been playing center, it's kind of been more consistent. We had Drew, and before that we had Tolar, and so it kind of becomes a mainstay. So I'm trying to become that position of the voice, or not the voice for the O-line, but kind of like the leadership aspect. But yeah.
Is it in the no huddle at center? Since you have to get it off so fast, is it harder to identify what the defense is doing and line up and make calls?
you gotta react a lot faster. But we're definitely learning to do that. It's a little more frustrating when you got the QB back there saying the call, and then a split second later saying the cadence.
Right.
So you kind of just learn to react really quick. You look at the defense, see what their initial readout is before we get the play, and then we kind of go from there. And if we see any motions, we're getting a lot better at going on the fly and making calls on the fly as we're going, and we kind of see it and react rather than having to make a call in the first place. So, yeah.